Well, it's about that time, ain't it? It's about that time. Here, hit the transition. Before I do anything else, somebody sent a super chat in last night's stream at the very end of the stream, and I didn't see it up until now. So in honor of the person who sent it, I just passed the $50 threshold, so you already know what time it is. I said, right foot creep. Beat the shit out of Houston, please, or I will hate myself for the rest of my life. We need a Final Four appearance at some point in my lifetime. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Oi, fellow comrades, it's Squidtard here, back with you with another live stream today. And it's a momentous occasion for us volunteer fans. For the first time in program history, Tennessee has reached back-to-back Elite Eight appearances. Last year, the Eiffel Tower and about 19 million fouls screwed us out of the Final Four. Now we have our next opportunity here today against Houston, the Houston Cougars. And thankfully, this game isn't ridiculously late at night this time. It's actually at a reasonable time. 2:30 or 2:20, I think. Point still stands. It's not at 9 o'clock. I don't have to be streaming until midnight tonight, which is good. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been really, really busy. This is the third night. This is the third day in a row that I've been live streaming for you guys. And I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow for the Volstar podcast. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, we got a loaded plate, don't we? Real loaded plate. All right, let's see who's here so far. Wolverine, Zargio, I Bleed Orange, Even Odd, Yap Center by Jacob Buckles, Bradley Ware. Good to see you guys in the comment section tonight. Today. All right, well, I've got 84 push-ups to do off the bat, so I better get rolling. I better get started with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, come on, Squidtard, let's get it at least 24. 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I wanted to get to an even number again. Well, this is obviously a huge game for us. Momentous occasion here tonight. It's going to be really tough to pull this one out, I think. Houston's a really good team. They got a really good defense. But I think this is a greater match for Tennessee than facing off against Purdue again. Not because Purdue owns us, which is unfortunately a true statement, but because Houston is a team that relies a lot on the defense. They kind of wear that same scheme that we do. So basically, we're going to have to outperform them on offense, and the way our offense has been looking tonight, or the last few days, the last few games, I think we can pull it off. I legitimately do. I think we can pull this thing off. Thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, most arrogant fan base in the SEC, Georgia. That's not even a question. If we're talking football, it's absolutely Georgia. If we're talking basketball, then it's Kentucky. They're also the fan base filled up with the most copium, as we all know. After Tennessee put the whooping on them, all they care about is talking about how we have no Final Fours. Hang the banner, why don't you? We need to have a banner for Kentucky fans, kind of like that one over there, but it needs to just say Tennessee has no Final Fours. Since they can't contribute anything, they might as well pray for our downfall, and then they can hang that banner up there. I'm pretty scared, you guys. I won't lie about it. Is your battered Vol syndrome kicking in? It kicks in at 24 hours in a day. It never doesn't kick in. It's always in. All right, this is that was my heartburn pill, by the way. I forgot to take it this morning, so I needed to take it at some point. Especially if this turns out to be a close, down to the wire game all the way through, because I might be struggling. I might be struggling with heartburn, but we'll see. Most arrogant basketball fan base is either Auburn or Kentucky. Auburn's definitely gotten pretty arrogant, and to their credit, for the most part, they've earned it because of how good they performed this season. But if they come out tonight and lose to Michigan State, then yeah, that'll be taken away instantly. Because they've got a big mouth going. We're not any different. I mean, Tennessee, our fan base is running their mouths a lot too. But we won the SEC. We're in the Elite Eight. So far, we've proven that we earned that spot. There's nothing wrong with smack talking, but you better earn it. That's all there is to it. Because the moment you don't, you're going to hear back. You're going to hear a whole lot back. If we lose, we will. I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm trying to read this. You're making it difficult on me. I'll be depressed, but if we win the episode, we'll be really happy. All right. What's up, Goob? Also, Squidtard, shout a random food place. I got the munchies. Go to Chick-fil-A. There you go. That's my top spot right there. Yeah, Brando Gators earned it. They definitely earned it. They definitely earned it after last night. I thought it was over. Texas Tech had y'all. And then Florida just suddenly came out of the blue. And that is what I'm saying. That's why I think they're winning the national championship this year. When they get hot, they are probably the most dangerous team, like, ever this season. I mean, they are an absolute force to be reckoned with. It's going to be hard for anybody to beat Florida when they're in their prime. That's what I'm saying. And especially when they're in a tough situation like that. When you're going up against a guy who can just hit threes out of the blue, then good luck. Walter Clayton, he's a complete monster. I don't know what anybody's going to do about him. He reminds me of Dalton Connect. Because Dalton Connect, every time we were in a tough situation last year, Dalton Connect would come in through the clutch for us. Throw threes instantly, make big plays happen out of the blue, get turnovers. Whatever you want him to do, he'd do it. Here's another Elite Eight game right here. The women's basketball game, Duke, South Carolina. When's the other one come on? When does Auburn, Michigan State come on? I wish it would just tell you. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? I looked up what's the time for Auburn, Michigan State, and then it sends me to a bunch of links, so I have to do my own searching. Okay, it's at 5 o'clock, so it'll be well over before this game will be well over before that one even tips off. Not gonna lie, Duke looks really good. They look like the best team. I think they are. I think they are the best team. But when Florida gets hot, they have the potential to rise over Duke. It all just sort of depends on how well prepared Florida is in advance for Duke. And if both of those teams make it to the national title game, which is a very significant possibility at this point, then that's what we could end up seeing. This game is going to be very low scoring. Yeah, that's the best take I can think of. You think Texas Tech is more interested in meat judging? That's been their sport all along. Why do you think they call them the Red Raiders? If Auburn wins it all, that's transitive property for us. Yeah, you can claim that. You can claim that all day long. If we win today, I'm not worried about Duke at all because we can push Cooper Flag around. You should be worried. I'm worried about Duke. Did you see what they did to Alabama? Bama thought the same thing with their defense. But then again, I mean, they don't have a good defense. That's the difference. Bama has a terrible defense. Tennessee's is at least really good. So I think we've got a more favorable matchup there, but it's not like Duke's a terrible team and they've just got one guy. Out of the four number one seeds, Auburn is the most likely to lose. That's what I think. If there's a one seed to go down, I feel like it's going to end up being Auburn, pending we actually lose this game. If we lose this game, then I would think Auburn's going to lose. Because there's no way all the one seeds are going to be the ones making the Final Four. The basketball gods, you know, as mean as they are, there's no way they torture us with that, would they? Would they? There's at least got to be 1-2 seed in there. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. This game's about to kick off, and yes, I am very nervous about it. Very, very nervous. I have no idea what the hell's getting ready to happen. Best of luck to both teams. No injuries on either side. Hopefully, ref ball does not determine the end result because everybody will be mad. So let's hope for a clean, good game and may the best team win. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get this thing going, boys. Come on. Houston's been in this position, too. Houston's a team that has really, really struggled in the Elite 8 status. They can't make a Final Four to save their life either. So, I mean, both of these teams are trying to break this curse tonight. Houston's got the better record. Tennessee is 3 behind them. But still, both these teams are really, really good. That's why we're ranked so high. It's going to be a really tough bout for both. I think Tennessee, Florida for the Natty. Well, that would be absolute cinema if that were the case. Pure cinema right there, but I'm not so sure. Who had more heartbreaking games, Ohio State or Georgia in football? Georgia. They have their entire history has been written with bad losses. Tennessee gets tip-off here, so we're going to get offense to start out. Come on, boys. Let's get us a 3 to start out, please. They're going to try and throw from the 2, and it's well short. Houston gets it. That's not what I was looking for. I don't really know why you do that, but man, best of luck. Best of luck. So Houston's driving down now. They're in Tennessee territory. Run it in. Trade off right there. Still at the 3-point line. No idea what they're getting ready to do here. As long as you prevent them from scoring. Here they goes. Run up. Throw. And the rebound gets them the 2. So Houston puts up first blood. It's 2-0. Come on, Vols. Get it together. Sakai's got it. Now it's over to Milicic, who gives it to Meshack. They're still at the 3-point line. They're putting up another graphic talking about Tennessee's first Final Four appearance in school history and about how they have no Final Fours. That's like the major talking point I've been hearing. And looks like Houston forced the ball out, and it's a turnover. So it's Houston possession. Not good. Not good, boys. Come on. I guess I better get this out if this is how it's going to turn out. There hasn't been a foul yet, but it's not a matter of if, only when with games like these. So better go ahead and whip this bad boy out. Houston going in for a 2 and got it. They've got a 2-score lead now. 4-0 Houston. Come on, guys. What are y'all doing? Wake up! Wake up! Here's Ziegler giving a 3-point shot. Missed it. Bricked it again. And, of course, Houston gets the rebound, and now they're running back down to Tennessee. Not good. Not good. Not good. Where you at, Chaz? Where you at, buddy? We need a score. We need a score. If you score less than 18 today, we're probably losing. Houston misses a 3. It stays 4-0. Here's Ziegler running in. Runs back out. Runs back in again. Gives it to Meshack, who then gives it to Lanier. Gives it back to Ziegler. Now Okpar's got it, who then gives it to Meshack. A lot of throwbacks, not a whole lot of scoring so far. Now here's Meshack, shoots up a 2 and gets tripped up. And is anybody fouled? Yes, Houston is fouled. Woo! Tennessee forces a foul, and this might be the opportunity where we finally score. We'll see. We'll see. Why is your scoreboard ahead of what you're saying? I can't tell you. I don't know. I guess ESPN is better than me. They've got instant access to the game. I guess they have better access than I do. I don't know. Maybe blame that on YouTube TV. Here's Meshack going up for the first free throw. Give us the first point, and he misses it. Okay, great. Great. It's okay, guys. You score when you feel like it. You score when it's necessary. Here's Meshack going up for the second free throw. He throws and missed that one too. Oh, good grief. So is this what we're doing today? We beat Kentucky and then we forget that we're actually going to be going up against another good team? Here's Meshack again. Third free throw attempt. Missed the first two. Let's see if he can get this one. Missed it again! He missed it again! Chaz Lanier gets the rebound. So Tennessee still got ball. But, I mean, how do you miss all three? Oh, my goodness. Bad. Bad. At least we still got the ball. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Meshack tries to run in. Throws up a two. Got it! Thank you, Meshack. Finally put up a point. You had 4 attempts. It's 4-2 Houston now. Yeah, this is definitely going to be low scoring. The defenses are playing great, but boy, the offenses are struggling bad. We need to get some sort of momentum moving fast. Run it in, throws up a two. Missed it, but the rebound. Houston gets it at the three-point line. The defense seems to be in a weird formation. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. I guarantee he's going to try and run this in and get the two. Yes, he does. Throws it up. Got it. 6-2. 6-2. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Should not be in this position. Come on, boys. Here's Ziegler trying to run it in, and he fumbles it. Literally fumbles the basketball, and it gives it right back to Houston. What was that? That looked like a straight-up butt fumble. And here comes Houston running in, throws up a three-point shot. Right in and good. Right in and good. And this is getting ugly fast. It's 9-2. 9-2 Houston on top of Tennessee. We've done nothing but miss shots. And all we can do is rely on... The only guy who scored is Meshack off of a layup. That's it. Here's Milicic for a three. Bricked again. Bricked again. Here we go. Here we go. Tennessee just trying to shoot up threes all day long, and they're just going to brick them every single time. And throws up another two. Thankfully misses that. Tennessee's got possession again. Running down. They're going to try and do something here. Whistle's blown, but that doesn't seem to count for anything. Ziegler still got it. And he butt fumbles again! Thankfully a whistle's blown. Oh my gosh. We look lost. We look lost. Like completely lost. Kentucky really was the Super Bowl? It never was. It's not about that. It's about the lights getting too bright once they get to this point in the game. Once they get to this point in the tournament, the lights just get too bright. Hey, Squid, I'm hoping you guys win today. As a Gator fan, I feel like Tennessee is one of the best defensive teams in the nation. Yeah, and they are. They are, but that's not our problem. Our problem is the fact that our offense is absolutely terrible. I mean, again, this is Tennessee brand right here. You get this in football, too. You get this exact same thing, this exact same sort of productivity in football as well. If you want to be part of a team that has a really, really good defense and just a full-on potato offense from the play calling to the players, then by all means, Tennessee's the right place for you. If Tennessee loses, is it safe to say red is Tennessee's weakness? I don't know. You're probably onto something there. The last few losses that we've had have all been to red teams. In fact, all the 3 teams we lost to in football were red teams as well. So, yeah, you were probably onto something. Yeah. Why are y'all shooting bricks? Because that's that's our standard right there. That's our trademark. If there's anything we know how to do better than anybody else, it's throw up bricks. And as we do, and as we did against Florida, we're going to continue to throw up bricks. Now, if you would excuse me, I've got more push-ups to do. Let's see if I can do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to go too far on the push-ups. Actually, I want to be on an even number, though. 11, 12. Okay. I just really, really wanted to be on an even number. I'm going to do push-ups in sets. Puts us down to 50. All right. Anyway, live by the threes, die by the threes. And that's the thing, man. We don't, it's just like football. We don't make adjustments at any point in the game. We're going to continue to do this. And unless Chaz Lanier suddenly figures out how to score tonight, it's going to be over real quick. I'm genuinely of the belief of that, because it's just like football. We don't make adjustments. You know, if the other team's beating us down, we just do the same thing for the entire time, and then eventually hope it works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does when when Jordan Gainey's hot or when Chaz Lanier's hot, then yeah, it works out well in our favor. But no, in situations like these where nobody's hot, just bad. Really, really bad. The people in the Tennessee Discord and on Twitter are already saying that it's over and we'll never make a Final Four ever in our lives. So and that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad. They're already talking about next year. All right, so Tennessee thankfully still got possession. Here's Sakai with the ball, throws it back to Meshack, tries to run in, gives it to Gainey. Gainey runs back, throws up a three, and completely whiffed. Didn't even brick that one, just flat out missed it. Tennessee gets the rebound, though. Gainey's got it again. Now it's Ziegler's turn. What's he got? Throws up another three. It's missed again. The rebound nearly got us the two, but it looks like somebody's going to be fouled. Nope, doesn't look like it, but, I mean, just ridiculous, man. It's the same problems over and over and over again. Thankfully, Houston gets fouled, I think. Yes, Houston got fouled, which is good, which means we'll get free throw attempts. Felix Okapara can be the next guy on the team to score because apparently nobody else can do it. It doesn't help either when you got Sakai Ziegler, for whatever reason, every time he gets the basketball, he's like, oh no! What happened? Where did it go? But he's been one of the guys to carry us here, so I'm not going to go in on him. Look, it's real early. We're only down by 6. And I've seen this story before, so we're fine. Okapara hits both free throws. Tennessee's at least somewhat back in it. It's only a 5-point game now. But you got to learn, you got to switch around your offense if the last one ain't working. I'm just going to say that. So here's Houston with the ball. We've been playing really good defense tonight. I'll give them credit for that. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, there's still plenty of time for Houston to get hot. Good defense as always. Stays at the three-point line. Now throws up a three. Misses it. Tennessee gets ball back. All right, now's your chance. Now's your chance. Really get back into this thing here. And don't just try and throw up a three instantly, please. Here's Meshack. Runs it in. Still running it in. Throws it back. Now it's Ziegler's ball. Throws up a two. Oh, my goodness. Threw up a layup that got blocked. That got hammered down. So now Houston's got ball back. Are we going to be foul merchants tonight? Is that what we're going to do? Houston's got 2 fouls already, and that's the only reason why we managed to score points. They miss a layup, which is good for us, but there's the whistle blown, and now Tennessee will get their first foul tonight. Woo! Excellent news for the rest of us. Yeah. Hypothetically, Tennessee should win because they are SEC. No, that only applies to Alabama. That only applies to Alabama, and not only that, but Alabama deserved to be in because they only had 8 or 9 quality losses. So Houston's got ball again. Thankfully, they don't get free throws out of that. That's the last thing we need because we can at least prevent them from scoring if it's not free throws. So Houston's got it. Throws up a 2 and missed it. But they rebound. Ball still on the ground. Recovered by Houston. No, Tennessee gets it. Great recovery by Ziegler, who's running down. And now they're going to throw up a 3 instantly into it's... Why does Meshack do that? Why does he do that? Nothing's there, and he continues to just throw up 3s and prayers that something happens. Houston scores. Great job. Great job. Why do you do that? That's so irritating. Why are you teaching them to? Are you teaching them to do that? Anytime you're in a situation where you think you can throw up a three, just instantly do it. Doesn't matter where you are. If you're from half court, screw it. Mayshak, throw up a three. Throw up another three. Now Gainey's got it. Why? Like, what are y'all doing? Here's Ziegler. Now they're going to throw up another three from half court. Guess what? It's bricked again. Shocking. Shocking revelation, I know. Stunner. Big time stunner. Big time stunner revelation right there. Let's keep doing that. Let's keep doing that. Great idea. Throw up some more threes while you're at it. Houston throws up a two. Got it. Got it. Got it. Now it's 13-4. 13-4. This is the exact same shit that screwed us up in the Florida game in the SEC Championship Final. This is the exact same shit that screwed us there. Florida didn't try to just throw for threes the entire game. Mayshak's got it. Is he going to throw up another three? Might as well. That's all he does. Now here's Gainey running it in. Throws up a layup. Oh my gosh, he missed it. He missed it. He missed a freaking layup. The salt bath is starting to affect me real bad. I'm definitely, I mean, we're getting out physical. We're getting just completely wrecked, and they made another layup. It's 15-4, boys. It's 15-4, I think. And Tennessee just took their first timeout. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful. This is awful. Just pathetic, dude. Just pathetic. Just pathetic, man. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is just absolutely terrible. Yeah, my opinion is a little something like yeah, it's a little something like this. Maybe a Final Four will come at some point in my life. I certainly hope so. Doesn't look like it's going to be today. Doomsday for Kentucky is probably not going to end up that same way. It's probably not going to end up that same way. Honestly, good defense. Average offense applies to most of the Houston sports teams right now. The Cougars are only one with an excellent offense along with great defense. Welcome back, Rocky Flop. Yeah, we missed you. We missed you. Blowout incoming. Yeah, this shit's probably going to be worse than Duke, Alabama. It's probably going to be worse than that. Duke beat Alabama by 20. Tennessee's trying to get beat by more. Jesus, Tennessee can only rely on free throws, field goals, and layups to catch up to my Cougars, but for some reason it's not working either. No, we only rely on bricked threes. That's it. That's it. You're watching it in real time. That's all we're doing is throwing up threes. And as usual with Tennessee sports, rather than making some sort of adjustment to stop that, instead what we're doing is, at some point, hey, who knows, at some point in the grand future, it'll work. It'll work out in our favor at some point in the grand future. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm convinced Rick Barnes believes in magic. I'm convinced Rick Barnes 100% believes in some sort of magic. Like the grand wizard of basketball is gonna come in and be like, Ziegler, make a 3-point shot at some point in your life, and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I don't know if he's teaching his players to do that. Mayshak's literally at the half-court line. We finally get the ball back, and instantly, before anything else, not even looking to see if anybody's up. Oh, three! Whoa, look at that! It's missed again! Oh my goodness! Shocking revelation! Wow! Blown away! 9% shooting. 9% shooting, by the way. That's Tennessee's stats right now. 9% shooting. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna freaking vomit, dude. Here's Tennessee. Guess what? They just shot up another three and whiffed it again. Wow. Wow. It's almost like that's all they do. It's almost like that's literally all they do. Here's Houston. Layup shot. Got it. This is just going to continue to get worse because Tennessee's not going to score. They're not going to score. 17-4 now. We get a dunk and we actually score. Felix Okapara hits one at 17-6. We finally actually hit one, but that's not going to change anything. It's not, because all we're going to do is go right back to just shooting threes and praying that something happens. That's all we're doing. This is as bad of a collapse as Ohio State and Tennessee in the playoffs. This is what this shit feels like. Here's Houston, shoots up another two, gets the layup. No, doesn't quite get the layup, but gets the rebound. They've still got ball. They're going to try and run this in, guarantee it. That's exactly what he tries to do. And he's got an open lane. Okapara was not able to defend him. It's 19-6. 19-6. I might as well turn this shit up and go do something else now. I miss my morning run because of this shit, by the way. Could have been working out right now. Here's Gainey on a free throw, or on a three. Guess what? Missed it again, dude. That's all we do! And Houston, of course, they turn the ball over right to Houston. That's all we freaking do. Turn the ball over and shoot up another three and pray to God something happens, which it never will. It never will. This is the worst team from outside the three. If it's not Chaz Lanier doing it, then it's the worst team shooting threes. And that's all we keep doing. What did Rick tell him with the timeout? What did he tell him? All right, guys, so shooting threes doesn't appear to be working out well, so you know what we're going to do? 3-point from half court. 3-point from half court. 3-point from half court. And at least at some point, if you keep doing it, it's going to work out. We're going to get 3 points out of it. We'll probably be down 38 to 13, but we're going to get that 3-point shot at some point in our lives. Leif Obstad, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, it would be so SEC to talk about an all-SEC Final Four, but only have one team in the Final Four and no teams in the National Championship. It truly would be. Truly would be. That would be the only silver lining to come from what I've seen so far. This is just terrible. I mean, you couldn't draw up a worse start if you tried. You really couldn't. Tennessee could make two businesses, one to lay bricks and another making apple turnovers. Well, they make way more bricks. They make way more bricks. We've already got 10 in the storage and 100 more coming. There's just no offense. 113 from 3. Yeah, but we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it because that's all we've got. That's all we've got. Imagine driving up to Indianapolis for this shit. Really, imagine driving up to Indianapolis to watch this. They probably already started the walk-off, the walk of shame. And who can blame them? Who can blame them? This is terrible. I mean, this is absolutely terrible. And you legitimately could not have drawn up a worse start if you tried. Hey, we should call Indianapolis Neyland North. That's what we should do. Hey, do we call Indianapolis Neyland North yet? Here comes in the next episode of Shoot a 3 and Die. Watch this. Here we go. Here's Meshack. He's got it. This is perfect chance to break another 3. He's running out. Throws it back to Gainey. Who throws it back to Meshack. Okapara gets it in his hands and it falls out. Houston ball. The Final Four curse is real. Always has been. Always has been. We just look completely unmotivated. Ziegler's out. He's sitting on the bench right now. I mean, we just don't look like we want to be there. Wow, the commentators, this is absolutely groundbreaking news. Tennessee's got to start doing something to get back into this game. That's groundbreaking commentary right there. Did you guys know Tennessee has to score more points than Houston to win? That was a beautiful block right there by Okapara, though. Come on, guys. Now, Houston does still get ball. All right. Well, nope. Houston throws up a 3. Missed it. Thank you. But they get another... Nope. I have no idea what they're trying to do. Throws it back. Wide open man. Nope. Changes his mind. Now he throws up a 3 and got it. He got it. Do we change the channel now or do we do that later? It's 22-6. Charles Lanier shoots up a 2. Got it. There's something, I guess. 22-8. We're only down by 100. Yeah, final score prediction. Houston, 297,000. Tennessee, 60. We might, well, who am I kidding? We'll be lucky to score 60. Trying to run this one in and throws up a layup. And, all right, Tennessee gets ball. Lanier nearly fumbles it. Gives it back to Meshack. Gainey's wide open. Now Ziegler is. Throws it back to Meshack. Gives it back to Lanier. Tries to run it in. Might have something, and he does. Chaz Lanier gets up another 2. But wait a second. The whistle is blown, and it looks like Houston is fouled again. And that'll take us to a TV timeout. 22-8. Very, obviously, horrendous start. I mean, you couldn't draw up a worse start if you tried. Days of Our Vol is really going to pan out really well. Why did Tennessee make the Elite 8? They would go 0-9 in the Big 12. I was hoping for an all-SEC Final Four just for the trolling. Thanks a lot, Vols and Tide. Yeah, and if you're lucky, Auburn is going to, follow suit and do the same tonight. Auburn's getting ready to do the same thing. Then it would just be Florida to rep the SEC. Whatever happens, I don't care. The only reason I'm rooting for Florida at this point is because my bracket. That's it. Which at this point, how much does that matter? How much does that matter? I had BYU and New Mexico making the Final Four, and both of them full-on collapsed earlier this week. So there's just, there's nothing going for me. I'm rooting for Houston or Duke so we get another SEC get-out video. I don't know if I'll do that this time. Since there's no dumbass coach in basketball for the SEC that's running around saying the SEC is in different leagues compared to all the other conferences, it's going to be much, I don't really care to do that as much. The only reason I put the SEC in a full-on get-out video is because Kiffin opened his mouth about it. That's it. When's baseball start? Or has baseball already started? Does that start later? I'm whatever it is, I'm not ready for it. Tennessee will make a comeback just like Florida. We're not. The thing is about us is we're not near built like that. Florida's got an offense that's capable of getting red hot when it needs to, but Tennessee's not built like that. We don't have the personnel to do something like that. The only guy we've got on the team that can score consistently is Chaz Lanier, and when he's having a bad game, you best expect everyone else to follow suit. So here's Tennessee now with the ball. Sakai Ziegler all boxed up. I'm going to give it out to Meshack. Meshack runs it in. Nope, runs it back out. Throws it to, I think that's Chaz Lanier. Lanier runs it in. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Throws up a three. Bricks it again. Another three missed. So Houston gets ball back. Well, I sure do hope they don't put up a very convenient three to put them up, because figures out that they can hit threes. Let's see what happens. Let's see. They're taking their time. They're trying to run out clock. There's already less than 7 minutes left in this first half. Throws up a three from half court. Almost got it. But Okapara maintains possession. And Tennessee's got ball. You can try and mend some of the struggles here. And, oh my gosh. 2 Tennessee players just fell down. And Chaz Lanier bricks another three. Bricks another three. I think Igor just literally ran into Sakai Ziegler. I think he literally just ran into him. Houston shoots up a three. Got it. Got it. 25-8. This shit's over, dog. Get out of here. Load up the buses. Beep, beep. Load up the buses. Load them up. Beep, beep. Pack your shit. Pack your shit. Lights were too big for you. Brick another three while you're at it. That's all we got. Brick another three. Chaz Lanier shoots from half court, bricks another damn three. And now here's Houston shooting up another three, and they don't get it. But now we've got the ball. Let's see what we do. Here, could this be possibly a two? No, it's a three. And he misses it again. Bricks it off the damn thing again. It's the definition of insanity. Do the same thing over and 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 over again and expect the same results. Or expect different results. Maybe you do expect the same result, but still do it in the hopes that the magical fairy of bullshit guides our way down. But you can't. You can't. We get the ball back. Ziegler tries to run it in for a layup. It's blocked. It's blocked. So we can't shoot a layup. We can't shoot threes. We can't do a damn thing. We can't even play defense anymore. And that's supposed to be our strong suit. Houston shoots up a two and gets it. They've got a 19-point lead. The Kentucky fans have reinstalled their accounts. Their Twitters are back. I mean, they're back in full force right now. Full force. What a joke. What a joke. Do we take another timeout? Great. Can we get a mercy rule? Mercy rule, please. Yep. I mean, I'm gonna vomit, man. I'm gonna vomit. Wolverine, thanks for the $20 super chat. He says, "I'm about to turn this game off. Fucking pathetic. We just need to accept the fact that we're never going to be in a Final Four. So yeah, I hate life. Congrats to all the UK fans. You can now act like we didn't end your season." Yeah, this. I think everybody's feeling the pain now. Yeah, Houston's just red hot right now. When you give them this many scoring opportunities without answering, of course this is how it's going to go. It's the one thing you could not do was let this game get away from you, and that's exactly what you did. So no, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all in the slightest, chat. I'm not. I mean, this is vomit-inducing right here. Hey, we're only down by 21. Oh, wait, never mind. No, we're down 19. We're only down 19, baby. We can come back from this. I'm sure we can. Just never shoot a three ever again. Like, ever. Like, never, ever again. This is so... I mean, this is sad. This is so... I mean, this is so sad. Gainey shoots up a layup and misses it. So that's just phenomenal. That's just real phenomenal. I mean, this is so bad. I mean, this is terrible. Jonas Goria, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says Tennessee basketball vid incoming. Oh, certainly. Yes, I can promise you that. There will be a get out video today for Tennessee. I guarantee you it. Unless Houston pulls off the biggest choke job we've ever seen in sports, even more than if they pull off a 28-3 choke job, then they'll get theirs. But unless that happens, then yes, Tennessee's getting theirs. Tyler Heller, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, "Hey buddy, hopefully your day was good before this game." It was. I'm glad you thought of that. Also, this is disgraceful to Tennessee. Can we please go back to Tard area football? I would much like to. See, this is why for some people a perennial permanent offseason is good. If Tennessee wasn't permanent offseason, shit like this would never happen. We'd be able to just smack talk the entire time. Anyway, time for some more push-ups. At least I'm getting these in. This is what every Tennessee player should be doing right now. For every 3 that they miss, they better get on the ground and do 10 push-ups. Then they may not miss so many of them. This is just sad, man. This is just sad. Yeah, and as expected, the Twitter is just blowing up right now. It's like everywhere. (29-12). Houston immediately Tennessee immediately turns the ball over again. It looks like so. Houston's got it. If they shoot a 3 here, they're going to be up by 20. Honestly, it's a miracle they're only down by 17. It really is. It really is. It's a damn miracle we're only down by 17. And they throw up a layup. Thankfully, miss it. Tennessee gets the ball. They actually got a rebound. Wow, it's a Christmas Day miracle. Can we throw it? Can we get something? Ziegler's got a wide open 3, and he breaks it again! Stop! You can't make those! You've proven time and time again you can't make a 3. So why do you keep doing it? Like, why? Just stop it! It's over! Tennessee forces another foul on Houston. Get this, we have 1 foul to Houston's 5, and we still find ourselves down nearly 20. This is unbelievable. That's a funny commentary right there. What does Tennessee do? Break your heart and make you suffer. That's what they do. That's what they do. There's your answer. Just hit another damn 3. I can't stand up anymore. I've lost my will to stand up. I have to sit down now. You've lost me. You've lost me. It's so over. You've completely lost me. I mean, I'm in disbelief at what I'm seeing here. I expected a loss tonight. I'll be 100% honest with you. I expected a loss. I was not going into this thinking that Tennessee was going to beat Houston, but holy shit, this is beyond anything that I could have ever imagined. This is garbage, flat out garbage. From start to finish, this has been flat out garbage. I can't believe this. The half's about to be over, by the way, and Tennessee has scored a whopping 12. Oh, never mind. We've scored 15 points. Somebody finally hit a three. I can't believe it. It's a Christmas Day miracle. Get out the pom-poms. Tennessee finally hit a three. We'll see the next one next year. Christmas Day miracle. Just this is so bad. This is so bad. Like this, I mean, like what do we even do at this point? Like what can you do at this point? I mean, really, what's left to do at this point? I'm hurt, chat. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I think you know. I think you can tell that at this point. But yeah, I'm hurt. I mean, this is terrible. This is flat out terrible. And that's it. That's the end of the half. Houston will take a lead on Tennessee 34-15. 34-15. Whatever could have gone wrong for Tennessee, that's exactly what went wrong. There's so many things that went wrong, I can't even describe it. It almost seems like the basketball gods got involved themselves and made sure that there was no chance for Tennessee to get in and get to the Final Four. More importantly, it looks like Houston actually showed up. Houston was the only one to show up. We quit after we beat Kentucky. After we beat Kentucky in the Elite Eight, or in the Sweet 16, that was it. After that, we just flat out refused to keep playing. That's it. I mean, I don't even know. What is there to say about this? Not a whole damn lot. I know that for a fact. This is just... Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Yep. They just posted the halftime score. I got 2 words for him. I got 2 words for him, and I think everybody in here, every single person in here knows the exact 2 words that I'm getting ready to drop. If you've been around here for longer than 5 seconds, you know exactly what I'm getting ready to let them know. Oh, South Carolina just beat Duke. They're on to their 5th straight Final Four. Congratulations to the Gamecock fans. You've got a sport where you can make it to the championship game, or, you know, at any point that counts. I wouldn't know. I honestly would not know. God, this is terrible. I mean, this is so unbelievably bad. I've got nothing, chat. I mean, there's nothing I can say that. You know what this feels like? This feels exactly like the Ohio State Tennessee game, where I was sitting down at half and I was like, "What the shit do you do at this point? Like, what is there left to do other than sit here for another half and suffer?" The only good thing about this is the fact that this game is 2 hours and not 4. That's it. That's it. This shit's gonna be over in like what? An hour and a half, then I'll finally be able to move on with my life and move to something else. To rub salt into the wound, they just showed Dalton Connect on the commercial break. They just showed Dalton Connect on the commercial break. I'm suffering. I'm suffering. That really just seems like salt in the wound. Oh my gosh, I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. Yeah, get out. Just get out. As a Houston fan and a fan of Tardary, I'm sorry it's come down to this. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're dealing the cards that you were drawn. That's exactly what you're doing. It's nothing you've done. This has been usual Tennessee self-mutilation on a scale never before seen. It's nothing to it's you didn't do anything wrong. In fact, you're doing everything right. That's why you're winning by so much. Sorry, I'm trying to. Here's what I told Tennessee basketball, the Twitter page. I I did the usual and let him know my trademark sound effect, which isn't actually mine. There you go. SMH shaking my head, man. SMH shaking my head. Pure offensive meltdown. This is sad. I mean, like, what else do you do here, chat? I mean, really, what else do you do here? I don't really have an answer for it. 50 people in here. I appreciate all of you guys for watching this. This sucks, by the way. This sucks, like, a lot. But it's good for content, so there you go. Let's see. Let me catch up on some comments here. Why is Jeremy Pruitt suing the NCAA? You have to ask him. I honestly don't know the details. I'll be pointing that out, though. I'm making after spring games are over, I'm going to be making a spring college football chaos, and it's going to go over all those things, and I'll probably talk about that as well. But from the gist of it, I think the reason why Jeremy Pruitt is suing the NCAA is having something to do with the fact that what he did there is legal now, and he thinks that he was like a sacrifice for Tennessee athletics because they were cheating before too. No, I don't know all the details, but what I do know is that he's making an ass of himself again. I don't know why he waited 4 years to sue him. You got fired all the way back in 2021. Why did you wait 4 years to do something about it? SEC commissioner is pissing himself right now. He's going to be shitting himself when Auburn finds a way to blow it. Have you seen Uncle Lou's video he just posted? No, and I don't think I want to because I know it's just it's rage bait. He's good at it, but it's rage bait. I know it is, and it's going to work like a charm because Tennessee fans are soft as hell, and they'll find a way to get offended by it. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Squidtard. Sorry about that performance. The team couldn't get a bucket from KFC. It couldn't get a bucket from anywhere. I've seen... I mean, you could be at a water park. You know those water parks? Hold on. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Tennessee couldn't hit a bucket here. They couldn't hit a bucket here. These big-ass water park buckets. You know what I mean? Like that. They couldn't hit a bucket there either. Especially not there. Especially not there. That's a synopsis of Tennessee when they're on offense. Just falling down. Full-on collapse. Look at that. And there's all of us right there. That's the perfect synopsis you can think of right there. A big, gigantic bucket of shit and a bunch of people sitting right there waiting for it to hit them. There's your synopsis of Tennessee sports right there. It doesn't get any more crystal clear than that. Here you go. How about this? Tennessee, we couldn't hit a shot with this thing either. We can't hit a shot with this. We tried to shoot a shot with this thing too, and that won't pan out well either. If this was the hoop, we still couldn't hit it. This is just unbelievable. Thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, most interesting NCAA football rivalry. Most interesting? That's very vague for a topic like that. The best rivalry is probably Ohio State, Michigan, or the Iron Bowl. But the most interesting is... God, I really have to think. I really don't know the answer to that. Probably something... really obscure, like the war on somewhere, the war on one of the interstates. I think it's UCF and South Florida. That's the most obscure one I can think of, at least. I mean, this is just it's just so bad. Like what else do you do in this situation other than throw out the mercy rule? War on I-4. Thank you, Deshaun. Thank you. Civil conflict's a pretty good one too. Tennessee could use a cannon. They still wouldn't make it. That is true. Karma didn't wait a single minute to come find you. Well, as we know, every single loss Tennessee has ever had has been due to only Squidtard. It's always been Squidtard's fault that Tennessee's lost games. I need to work on my three-point shooting if that's the case. Ignoring the Lone Star Showdown is insane. Well, it's definitely lost its spark after 10 so years of not existing. It would have been better if y'all had beaten them or at least made it competitive, but since y'all didn't when that came back, it sort of really ruined that. Backyard Brawl, Eagle KNX says, how you doing, buddy? Obviously, I know you're a Tennessee fan. So, 100 miles of hate, Middle Tennessee versus Western Kentucky. Tennessee War is running the ball up the middle. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Why are we not running it up the middle? That's you know what that is? Us shooting three-point shots from half court is Tennessee basketball's version of running it up the middle. That's exactly what that is. It works every time, except for all the times it doesn't, which is every time. Here you go. Here's another one. Turning off the TV is for quitters. Real Tennessee fans suffer through it all, which is definitely true. And live streaming it is for the most masochistic. Because thing is, if you're on TV, okay, if you're watching this from the TV but not live streaming it in front of a bunch of people, all you got to do is watch the suffering go down. You don't have to hear from all the other fan bases dogging on your ass for the fact that you wound up not showing up in real time. That doesn't go for me. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. All right, well, let's see. We got 62 push-ups left. Let's do some more, shall we? Let's do some more. Can never do enough of that. Ain't that the truth? Ooh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And I think I forgot to add Jupiter Bufa's $2 super chat too, so let me do 2 more for him. 3, 4. Okay. Whew. That'll bring us down to, I believe, 40. All right. I almost went to bed up to Indy. It would have been about as bad as I went to the Ohio State game. Damn, that's right. You've been to both of those. Holy shit. You've been to both the Ohio State game and you went to both the Ohio State game and this game. Oh, you almost went up to Indy. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah. It would have been as bad as when you went up to Ohio State. And to give you guys some sort of idea about how, I'll give you a synopsis on what's going on over in the Vol Discord and the Vol Twitter stuff. They are on full on like a warpath. You fire Rick Barnes, throw the rest of the team out, get a whole new team of transfers. I mean, they are all about that now. It's bad. I mean, it's really bad. The largest comeback in Elite 8 history is 20, so... Will Rick Barnes ever make it past the Elite 8? I doubt it. I doubt it. If this is what he's going to bring to the table every time, then yes, it's no chance about that. I honestly was so mad last night. Walter Clayton is clutch, though. Yeah, I'd be pissed, too. Please answer me. I'm a huge fan. You've been answered. 2016 LeBron couldn't even carry this version of this team to a win. No, that's not necessarily true. Charles Lanier's been doing the heavy lifting for the entire season, and he's brought us to the Elite 8. How'd you make the Oregon goodbye vid where I sang? Well, I sang the song, and then I put it over instrumentals, and then, yeah, bam. I'm going to join the Discord just to see. Well, there's a Tennessee Discord that I'm in that's run by a bunch of Tennessee people. The other one is, of course, the Legion of College Football Discord, and I haven't even checked on that one. Yeah, and it's bad in there too. It's a mess in there too. But it's all the other fan bases as well dogging on Tennessee. So yeah, everybody's getting a big time taste of it. Tennessee has many missed three-pointers as points. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have more. I'm stunned we don't have more. But I guess that'll come in due time. Let's not count those chickens before they hatch. That could very well change in a heartbeat. I mean, it's funny how we can never just lose anymore. Does anybody notice that? Tennessee they can't just lose anymore. They have to get eviscerated to the point of being erased from the Shadow Realm. I wish State Farm was there for me, like a good neighbor. I could use it. Well, it's about that time for the second half, so... Cross your fingers. Remember, the biggest Elite 8 comeback is 20 points. We're only down 19, so... Oh, guys, this could be it. This could be it, everybody. Just you wait. Just you wait. Ah! That's my honest thoughts and analysis right there. I wonder how that Rick Barnes motivational speech went. Does anybody have any guesses? Does anybody have any guesses of how that halftime speech went? Ladies and gentlemen, we're cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, We're cooked. Tennessee does get start on the ball. Oh my gosh, he missed another three. Meshak's got an open three, though. Yep, missed it again. Back-to-back opportunities to hit up a three, and you missed both of them the exact same way. Woo! Wow, you got to give him real credit for that. You got to give him real credit for that. We've already started the second half the same way we did the first. I mean, like, you got to give us real-time credit for that one. Fravel Edits, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, SEC is overrated in college basketball, too? Not a football or basketball conference. What are you? Excited to see more of the hypotheticals for why they don't win the Natty. Well, again, this only applies to Alabama. We don't make hypotheticals around here. We just acknowledge the fact that we suck. And Tennessee sucks. That's the way it is. Tennessee sucks. We're terrible. Playing absolutely dog water garbage. We didn't even show up. We just missed another layup. So there's that. There's that. Just pack it up. Pack your shit up and get the hell out of here, man. You're done. You're done. You're done. It's over. Get out of here. You can't even hit a layup anymore. I just saw somebody say that we need to make Rick the football defensive coordinator and make Josh Heupel the basketball offensive coordinator. I'd rather just bring Butch Jones back. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And Rocky Top is still... You know, they're playing Rocky Top through this, by the way. They're playing Rocky Top through this. Now we're down by 21. And Zakai just tries to shoot up a three. Guess what? He missed it. Bricked it again. Enjoy those 15 points. Those are probably the last we're going to score. Actually, no, that was Igor. That makes sense. Checks out. Houston thankfully missed a three, but they rebounded. If this were Tennessee right here, we would have already shot 3 threes in a row and missed them all the exact same way. Doink! Yo, man, Connor, appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, my dad said it's not their day. Yeah, no shit. This is doomsday. Not their day. This is basically doomsday. This is death day. It's not their day. It's not their day. A great synopsis right there. Probably groundbreaking synopsis, too. Hey, if we get $5 more, I'll hit the gritty. We're 5 away from that. Where's the sound effect that I always have? Oh, wow! Where's that at? We need that back. That is a perfect synopsis of what's going on here. It's going to be an all one seed Final Four, isn't it? It sort of depends on whether or not Auburn collapses tonight, which is a definite significant possibility. Wow, Igor actually did something. Crazy. Boy, it's so bad Tennessee fans are switching to NASCAR. Oh my gosh. Tries to go up for a layup and it gets blocked again. Somehow he got fouled because of it, though. Fravel Edits, appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, as a Notre Dame fan, we suck at basketball. We even played Houston more competitive than this. Well, Houston showed up. They knew what the stakes were tonight, and they showed up. You didn't have to motivate them. Is the thing. You didn't have to motivate Houston. Tennessee needs the motivation, and even when they get it, they still find a way to do all this. Anyway, we've hit the gritty threshold, so you know what time it is. I don't feel like doing it, but that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I said right foot creep. Ah! Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Tennessee Sports, why are you doing this to me? Ah! Ah! Why? Dang, we just hit a 3-point. We just hit a 3-pointer. We're only down by 16. Chaz Lanier finally hits a 3-point shot. He's 1 of 8 from the 3-point line. Can you believe it? Do you believe it? Ball's tipped. Houston's got it at the 3-point line. We're playing good defense. We might have something going for us. Never mind, it's over. Throws up a layup and forces a foul. Yeah, there goes all the momentum. TV timeout too. This is, I mean, this is so bad, dude. I mean, I can't believe what I'm watching here. I can't. I have a hard time believing it. Make it stop. Good grief. Well, if y'all want a perfect synopsis of how the game's going, let's pull back me hitting the gritty. That'll be a perfect synopsis of what's happening here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is a perfect, crystal clear synopsis of everything that's happening. Here you go. Ah! Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Tennessee Sports, why are you doing this to me? Ah! Yeah, crystal clear synopsis right there. I don't think it gets any better than that. I legitimately don't. I mean, this is terrible. No sugarcoating it. This is absolutely terrible. I can't sugarcoat that. Fravolettis, thank you. Appreciate the $2 super chat. He says, at least it's not as bad as losing to Ohio State by 40 points. Well, it's close too. The lights were there. I mean, all the lights were still there, and we still found a way to blow it. Are we done yet? No, guess not. Mercy rule, man. I can't believe we only got 15 minutes left in this game, and Tennessee scored a total of 20 points. Oh, 23. 23. Jordan Gainey just hit a free. Somehow he hit a three from midcourt. Crazy. Shocking. We're only down by 16. If you thought the meltdown was bad, now wait and see what happens if Tennessee finds a way to come back. Then it'll be really bad. But it's not happening. They just hit another 2. So it's an 18-point game. A man can dream, though, I suppose. A man can dream. Young Man Connor sent a $2 super chat earlier. Says, to just take all my money. I want to die. Well, don't. Don't. Let Tennessee kill you. He also sent another one. No rooster on my Rari today. Definitely not. Nothing going on there. Although Tennessee does appear to have some sort of semblance of life. We hit another big time shot. We've got something going. Tennessee blocks. We recover. Ziegler's going down. Cade Phillips drops it. Cade Phillips had it, but then he dropped it. It's going to be Houston ball. That's the thing, man. I think you've got yourself in such a deep rut that it's just not going to matter. It's just not going to matter. Even if you find something on offense, they just got such a good defense. I don't know if you're going to be able to mend the struggles of what's been happening. Damn. Pure essence of poverty? No, it's more like collapse. This isn't poverty. Tennessee's not a terrible team. Obviously, they have to be some sort of good team to make it all the way to the Elite Eight. Just so happens they can't make it to the Final Four to save their lives. That's all there is to it. Is this thing over yet? When's it going to be over? Here's a throw, and Houston perfectly makes a 3. Whatever momentum we have is being outshined by the fact Houston has an offense again. At least the softball team's up on Oklahoma right now. We're up 5-3 at the end of the 5th round, or the 5th inning. 5-3 on Oklahoma, one of the best softball teams in the country. How about that? How about that? At least the softball team showed up today. Wide open 3 for Gainey. Boom! He hits it! 14-point game. The smallest lead Houston has had in a very long time, but it's still way out of proportion so far. And Houston takes their second time out. We're on life support right now, but we're somewhere there. We're somewhere there. Do you believe in a Final Four with one of each Power 4 teams? What? Oh, I see what you mean. One in each conference. Okay. And it's definitely possible. It all depends on what Auburn does tonight. But this game ain't entirely over. I mean, it's over, but it's not like over. You know what I'm saying? It's not like over to the point that it's extremely over. All right, well, what do we got? 61. Let's get back to the push-up line. Get back to work. Get back to work, Squidtard. Get back to work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll leave it at that for now. Get back to it in a bit. Okay. Avatar Last Airbender ass Final Four. Who's the fire in that one, though? Who's the fire? I think if Auburn makes it, the 4 elements are going to be earth, fire. It's going to be earth, fire, wind, and ref ball. Michigan State will spank Auburn. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, as we know, people love to say Auburn is foul merchants. I did pick Houston to beat Tennessee in my bracket, so there's that at least. That's got to count for something. We have some semblance of life here, down by 14 against Houston. If we cut this thing to within a double-digit lead, then I'll probably stand back up. But now I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced. You're gonna have to do a whole lot more to get me back on the train. I'm not entirely convinced of your tomfoolery just yet. Especially since Houston has the ball right now. They get it. Throws it. Now going down to Tennessee's side. Play lockdown defense, boys. You're going to need it. You're going to need it if you want any chance of coming back in this position. Nine seconds left on the shot clock. He throws up a layup. Got it. Back up to 16. If Tennessee wants to start coming back, you better start scoring quick, or at least keep up with them. Force them to get back to making mistakes. Here's Ziegler. Gives it back to Meshack. Gives it back to Ziegler. Now it's Gainey's ball. Gainey thought about going up for a 3. Gives it back. Now Gainey goes. Cade Phillips. And looks like he's fouled. Yes. Houston is fouled. Maybe. Maybe there's something. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no clue, personally. I'm still not convinced, but maybe. Maybe. All right, here we go. Ziegler's got it. Over to Meshack. No, that's Gainey, actually. Jordan Gainey tries to run it in. Now throws up a 2. Well short. It's rebounded, though. Meshack's got it over to Ziegler. Ziegler runs it in. Throws it back. Throws it back to Meshack. And Meshack drops it. Looks like that might be another foul. Yes, it is. Another foul on Houston. 12:03 left to go. It never ends. Where's Lucas at now? Suffering. He came in here with a super chat earlier saying he was done with Tennessee, watching Tennessee basketball, and who can blame him? The product we put on the field in that first half will make anybody suffer agonizing pain. And Jazz Lanier bricks a 3, so we're right back to where we once were. Right back to our bread and butter of doing nothing. And did we foul? Looks like we fouled. Media timeout. Down by 16 with less than 12 minutes left to go. Well, either Houston's going to screw up here and let Tennessee swing around a little bit, or they're going to put us out of our misery. It's going to be one of these things coming up pretty quickly. Pretty soon at some point in time. Okay. Sounds like now that there's a commercial break, I need to get back on the push-up line, I guess. Probably summoning the devil to make a deal. No, that's not what Lucas does. At least from my knowledge. He may, I don't know. Young man Connor, appreciate the $2 super chat. He said, bring out the liquor. Not yet. Not yet, but there's probably a Seagram in order. There's probably a Seagram in order. If this thing gets too much more out of hand, then yes, I'm going to go grab a Seagram. Back on the push-up line, baby. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to do like 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Glad we took care of that. Funny how I still have noodle arms after doing all these push-ups. Life is not too kind. Just look who I'm a fan of. Tennessee should play Virginia Tech in a football game. We did a couple of years ago, back in I think 16. We played them in the Battle of Bristol. Largest crowd in football game history. Over 150,000 people, I believe. Largest crowd. And we won that game, which was an extra bonus. Dang, I got a weather update now. I got a weather update. This can't be good. I kind of forgot about the weather. I'm dealing with my own storm of doo-doo over here in this ball game. Looks like the weather's cleared up for now, but it could get ugly tonight. We'll see. Right now, the Southwest, as per the usual, is under severe weather. What's new there? What's new there? Houston gets to travel back into that once they win this game. We'll see. They've got ball here. Throws up a 3, uncontested. Misses it, but gets the rebound. Throws up a layup. Missed that, too. Finally, Tennessee gets a rebound, and now we've got ball. You're just now realizing life isn't fair? No, I've realized it all along. I just felt the need to point it out so that everybody else knew it was the case. 11:18 to go. Throws up a 2, and it's batted down, and it's Houston's ball. 46-30. Still. With the ball, Houston has a chance to put the dagger in on any sort of comeback attempt Tennessee has. I don't even know what that throw was by Jordan Gainey, but they're just in desperation mode right now, so can you hardly really blame them for making mental mistakes now? Trying to run in for a layup. Throws the ball back. Throws up a 3. Misses it. And it's recovered by Tennessee. Better start getting something going, boys. Come on. Here's Gainey. Gives it to Ziegler. Throws it back to Gainey. Runs in at the 2. Thinks about throwing it. Gives it to Meshack. Now Meshack runs in. Trucks somebody, but isn't able to get anything off. Gives it back to Meshack, who throws up a 2, and he got it. He got it. 14-point game again. Now the tough part starts now. The tough part starts. If you want have any chance of coming back in this one, you're going to have to shut down Houston on the offense just completely. That's the only way you're going to be able to do anything. Here they go. Oh, they turned the ball over. They turned the ball over. Chaz Lanier's got it. Gives it to Ziegler. And they're playing such strong defense right now. First turnover since 13:30 in the first half. Here's Gainey. Tries to run it in. Throws up a layup. Misses it. But Houston's fouled. Okay. Okay. I see what y'all are trying to do. Look, if this is your attempt at trying to reel me back in before you throw me back out, believe me, I'm already well prepared for that. One football title in 100 years of disappointment, the Tennessee curse. We've won more than one title in 100 years. We have 6 national titles, but I hear your point. The Tennessee curse continues to live on as always. On the first free throw, Gainey hits it. 13-point game. Shortest lead Houston has had in a very long time. I'm not standing up again, though, until they cut this thing to double digits. Or if they cut it within double digits. Single digits, I mean. This Squidtard with the grammatical error. I'm way more concerned about this game. Here's Gainey on the second free throw. Got it. Whistle's blown, though. Oh my gosh, a Meshack lane violation. That's what it was. That makes it a 13-point game. He's running down, throws up a layup, got it. Just completely outran the entire Tennessee team. Now it's a 15-point game again. Barnes benched Gainey. Throws up a 3, bricks it. We recover it, so we'll see what they do here. Milicic gives it to Ziegler, who tries to throw up a 2, gives it back to Lanier, who gives it to Meshack. Meshack runs in, throws it back to Lanier. Lanier throws it to Ziegler, who tries to run in and do something, and he butt fumbles, and it's Houston ball, I think. Yeah. Another steal. It just gets worse and worse. Tennessee trying to imitate that one Deion Walters interview quote. Come on, boys. Do something, please. 9 minutes left to go. Down by 15. Got to shut him down here. Here they're running in. Tries to go for a layup. And missed it. Meshack's got it. Driving down, Ziegler over to Meshack, who throws up a layup. Blocked again. Who is this guy? Every time I see him, every time I see one of our guys go out from a layup, he runs at 900 miles per hour and BAM! And then BAM! Like, what? Who is this guy? Every time, not in my house, BAM! Not in my house, BAM! Not in my house, BAM! Give me a break, dude. Who is this guy? Houston's winning it, dude. Houston's winning this whole damn thing. Not even Walter Clayton can do shit on that. What are you going to do against that? How is Walter Clayton going to score on that? Friggin' light speed. We're playing against the Flash. Friggin' 8-foot-tall Flash once again comes in out of nowhere and blocks another shot. what do you do against that? What can you do? Well, this is just terrible. Looks like Houston is fouled, though, at least. So, Jemai Mashak's going to have a chance to hit two right here. Here we go. Let's see what he can bring to the table. Free throw number one, and missed it. We can't even hit free throws anymore. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Here's the second free throw. It is up, and yep, missed it too. Yeah, of course. Just get out, really. Just get out. Here's Houston in motion. Trying to run in for a layup. Throws it back. Throws it back again. They shoot up for a three. Missed it. So Lanier's got it. Lanier running in. Looks like he's going to keep possession. Now he runs. Throws up a layup. Got it. 13-point game. 8:12 left to go. It'd be 37-48 right now if it weren't for Mashak somehow missing two free throws. Again, that's the least of our problems, though. Houston still got ball. They thought about going up for a three. Now they go up for it. Oh, my goodness. He nearly got that. Oh, but they rebound and hit a two. No foul called there, so 15-point lead for Houston once again. We shoot up a three, and Dubar misses it. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. I'm calling it now. It's over. I'm calling the game. Squidtard's calling the game. It's over. It's over. You lost. Let's move on with the day. I mean, wow. Ever still, you guys missed those two free throws at the beginning. It's been downhill still. Yeah. No. We can make 100 free throws right now. We'd still lose. Nothing's ever going to change that. Man, I got to go work out, man. I can't have no Seagrams either. Water. Well, the good news is baseball season is here, and our baseball team looks really damn good. We're the defending national champions. You know what I mean? So you'd think we'd do something in baseball. You'd think we'd do something in baseball. We'll see. Yeah, I missed the opportunity on that one, cool dude. If you want a brick counter, you know what? We'll just do this. How about this? I have a better idea. Okay, this is a better idea. Yeah, we'll just do this. I've got a way better idea. This is a way better alternative. Here. I updated the scoreboard, you guys. This is a way better scoreboard, in my opinion. Bam. Yeah, scoreboard. There's your scoreboard update. That's all you need to know. Nothing else matters. Let's do some more push-ups while we're at it. It's not like... I know the game's back on, but it's not like they're going to do anything. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 more for you. Oh, hold on. Yo, man, Connor, appreciate the $2 super chat. He says, I think we wasted Sakai. I don't think that at all, but nonetheless, this is a horrible, horrible way to go down for the entire team. Just feels like we just completely, like all of our efforts just completely wasted. All right. Houston still got ball. 1 second left on the shot clock. They shoot up a three. It's bounced off. 7 minutes left to go. Oh my gosh. How do you miss that layup, Chaz Lanier? Come on. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. How do you miss that? Thankfully, Houston got fouled again. So Lanier now is at the free throw line, and hopefully we can trust him a little more than Meshack to hit a free throw. Here we go. Lanier hits the first one. Got it. All right. 14-point game, and this will turn it into 13 if he hits that. Yeah, Houston has been they've definitely been getting the, they've definitely been getting the ref ball, screw. 50-37. Lanier hits both free throws. It's 50-37. Again, though, you're going to have to actually stop Houston's offense, which good luck with that. Here they go. They're running in. The defense looks exhausted, which is bad, but we'll see how they can hold. They run in, shoot up a two, and miss it, and we actually get the ball back. They don't instantly rebound. So here's Lanier with the ball, and he butt fumbles, and look, that's going to maintain Tennessee ball. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Tennessee has to score 25 at least to have a chance of winning in 6 minutes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, we're only down 13, but yeah. And Houston, we've got to prevent Houston from scoring. Worst part is this game is still manageable. Does not feel like it. It really does feel like we're down 100. Hey, Squidtard is a Houston Cougar fan. Nice try, rookie. Last I checked, it's been a while since y'all have been to the Final Four, so I don't want to hear it. But good game nonetheless. Here's Milicic going up for two, and he gets the dunk. 11-point game. The Tennessee fans are alive again. Life is open. They're running in. Tennessee is playing aggressive on defense now. Ziegler charge, and Tennessee's going to get ball. Okay. Wait a second. They haven't died yet. Milicic finally did something. Milicic does something. Ziegler forces a turnover. If they hit something here, I'll stand back up. Come on, boys. They're going to try. Dubar tried to jump up, and it forces a foul. It forces a foul. Is this free throw? It is. It's free throw. It's at the free throw line. All right. It's time. It's time, y'all. I said this shit was over, and now it's not so over anymore. It's not so over anymore. Get rid of this. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Life is back. Life is back. We're not necessarily out of it just yet. You can go over there. Come on, boys. Come on. Fight like you mean it. Fight like you mean it. It's a 10-point game now. The shortest lead Houston has had since they got it. The very first time. Here it is. Dubar, free throw. Ah, missed it. Stays a 10-point game with Houston having the ball. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, dadgummit. They give it to Houston, I think. Meshack forced the ball out, but he touched it last, so yeah, that's Houston ball, right? Yeah. Ah, good effort. They're playing really, really hard defense right now. Although the refs are taking a good look at it, they might give it to us. They might give us the ball. Yeah, Tennessee finally woke up, and so have I. I sure do wish I saved some receipts from earlier, but there's still a lot of time left in this ball game. Come on, boys. God, this is either gonna be agonizing false hope to make sure that we blow it, or it's gonna be the greatest comeback of all time on a 28-3 level scale, and I won't even know what to do with myself. I really won't. Oh my gosh. This is the official review. Again, if Houston gets ball, we're gonna have to prevent them from scoring, man, because they've been on a scoring drive as of late, and if they keep scoring, I don't see us coming back. We're not built for that, as we've already shown. We spent the entire first half doing nothing but bricking threes the entire time. So we're going to have to come to life. That's just the reality of the situation. Chaz Lanier is going to have to come to life, and that's all there is to it. I think they gave ball to Houston from the looks of it. Yeah, so Houston's got ball. We're going to have to get a turnover here, man. That's what it's going to come down to. All or nothing, boys. Play like you mean it. Play like you mean it. This would be way more than the Florida Texas Tech game, because Florida was down like 10 with 6 minutes left. We're down 10 with 5, so this is certainly far from over. If Tennessee somehow gets clutch, which is you can't guarantee that with Tennessee, but if they somehow get clutch, this could be a finish of the of legends right here. This is where they're made. This is where legends are made. Do what the other sports except for baseball can't, and show up when it counts. Get loud. Get loud. Prove to them that Indianapolis is kneeling north. Come on. Here it is. Houston's got ball. They throw it down. Has an open man. They're going to try and throw. Got an open layup from the 3. Got it. Damn it. That's it. That's the one thing we didn't need. You left him wide the hell open. The defense collapsed, man. That's it. Gainey's running in, fumbles the damn ball, and Tennessee forces another foul. That's Houston's 9th foul compared to our 2nd. Houston's coach is losing his shit on the sidelines. But with them just making a 3, you make both of these free throws and it turns down to an 11-point game. And with them being on us fire as they are, it's only going to be a matter of time before we go up for a shot and number 11 runs in at hyper speed and knocks it down again because they've got the friggin' Sonic the 7-foot damn hedgehog on their team. Jordan Gainey, though, hits both free throws. 53-42 now. 11-point game with 5 minutes left to go. Turnover. Meshack forces a turnover. Tennessee's got ball again. Okay. What y'all are trying to give me life. You've got the syringe in your hand and you're just going shh, and you're trying to give me life. Gainey throws it to Ziegler. Ziegler's got it. Looking for somebody down. Gives it back to Gainey, who tries to run in, goes up for a 2. Dadgummit, he missed it! He missed it. He freaking missed it. A layup 2, and he missed it. You are being given golden opportunities handed to you on a freaking silver platter, and this is what you're doing. And they just hit a 3 from freaking another country. They just hit a 3 from another country. That's it, guys. We're done. We're done. That's it. Y'all lost me. Y'all lost me. That's ball game. That's ball game. Yeah, throw up another 3 and miss it, dummy. Throw up another 3. Oh, that's exactly what he did. Threw up a 3 and missed it. Threw up another 3 and missed it. Yeah, you lost me. I've no longer got any interest in watching you. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible. I'll do some more push-ups for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are like angry push-ups because I'm damn mad now. This team got me pissed off because they blew it. They blew it. Everything was in front of them and they blew it. Man. Yep. They just hit a 3 from a different time zone. Guys, that's it. That's it, guys. You can't say Houston played perfect. You can't say that. You had your chance. You had your chance. And you pissed it away. That's all there is to it. You had your chance. You had your golden moment in the limelight, and you screwed it up. You sat there and you did absolutely damn nothing with it. So you earned this. You earned it. I'm hurt. I really am. I won't lie about it. I'm hurt. Tennessee is 4-24 from the 3-point line. Yeah. What do you guys think? Because it's become obvious at this point that Tennessee has hit a very clear ceiling under Rick Barnes. He's done a phenomenal job with this program, turned it into a very respectable program. But we are stuck here. We are just stuck here. We can't make it any further than where we are. But it might just be the rage speaking. It might just be the salt speaking. It may not be me really conveying my thoughts the best way that I can. So I want to hear from you guys. Should Rick Barnes retire? Is it time for him to go? I want to hear what y'all have to say. I'm not giving my thoughts. I don't really even know. The 368, appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, never trust a Rick Barnes team in March. I feel for you, Squid. Yeah, this is a continuous cycle of pain. But your gratitude certainly helps. I appreciate it. I'm in pain. Yep, Houston's got they've got all the momentum now, so that's a ball game. You know what I mean? If it wasn't ball game before, it's most certainly ball game now. Like not even a question at this point. Reality is that Houston is a monstrous defensive team. I mean, they've got an elite defense that was constantly up in Tennessee's face. And in order to beat a team like that, you have to capitalize on the mistakes that they gave to you, which Houston had a plenty fair share of mistakes tonight. But shooting 4 out of 24 from the free throw line, or from the 3-point line, promise you aren't beating anybody with a stat like that. Reality, the lights were just too bright. They were just too big for Tennessee. That's all there is to it. So yet again, for yet another year, Tennessee will fall short of making the Final Four. We're the Josh Allen of the Elite Eight. That's exactly what we are. Oh my gosh, they just hit another 3. Yeah, see, now they're just going to pour it on. They're going to make this worse than the Duke-Bama game. Damn, I thought the Vols had this in the bag. I never thought that. I went into this. I picked Tennessee to lose to Houston. I did. But I certainly didn't expect it to go like this. This is terrible. Start praying Vitello doesn't choke. Believe me, I do every night. I pray every night that Vol Sports doesn't let me down. And due to the football gods, more often than not, my prayers go unanswered. Well, Cal, a bummer. What can you do? You know what I mean? What can you do? What can you do other than allow it to happen? We're all just fans at the end of the day. We have to watch the incompetence from our own room, or at least I am. I'm watching this shit go down from my own room. Oh, this is a... Every time I hear Vols open for 3, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Joe Milton would throw a deep throw, and it would immediately be overthrown. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Here's Houston running it in. Oh, wow, they missed a layup. See? A mistake like that would have been crucial if Tennessee actually cared about winning. If we weren't down by 1,000,000 points, that would have been a great thing for us, but it has nothing on what we do now. So it looks like this is really bad. You know what this is really bad news for? This is really bad news for Auburn. Because Auburn has got to deal with this. More importantly, Auburn has to deal with the curse. Houston, Duke, and Florida have all made the Final Four. Auburn is the only 1 seed left. And if we know anything, it's that more than likely the football gods or the basketball gods will not be blessing us with 4 1 seeds. One of them is probably going to have to go down. And now that Tennessee has come up short, it's going to be the barn, it looks like. Brick another 3. My honest analysis on what's taking place. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no. Yeah, here's my latest banger for you. You have to really watch this to get a grasp on what's happening. It's pain. It's pain you'll never get used to. So at some point you just sort of have to laugh it off. You just have to accept fate sometimes. And now they're bringing out the tweets saying, thank you, seniors. Thank you, Sakai and Meshack. And that is true statements right there. I do think Sakai Ziegler and I do think Jemiah Meshack. But the timing is suboptimal at best. Considering what's happening right now, the timing of that is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Well, this sucks for specifically Ziegler. I was hoping, with Sakai Ziegler and his story, I was definitely hoping to see him get into the spotlight. It sucks that it ends like this, but it is... While it is, I think everybody deserves the fault of this one. This is not the fault of one specific person. They don't receive all the blame. This is the fault of everybody. Everyone on the team, the coaching staff, there needs to be a significant come-to-Jesus moment. This is the exact same thing that happened to Tennessee with Ohio State. Except there weren't any adjustments made there over the offseason, so what's going to change with the basketball team? That's what we're all asking ourselves, because this is a full-on bed-shitting performance. You fully collapsed. Not just, this is a flat-out, gigantic collapse of the century for Tennessee. Far worse than anything I've seen in a while. I'll say that. That was terrible. So, yeah, guess that's all there is to it. 368, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, Tennessee should have a dump truck full of money in front of Jay Wright's or Tony Bennett's front yard to make them come back to college basketball. We need a whole lot. Dalton Connect would be my first option. Because he's the only... Last year, our offense was actually really good under Connect. Our defense was the ones that let us down last year. Now that the defense has gotten really good, now it's the offense's turn to just completely fold and collapse. Man, Ziegler's hugging Rick Barnes. Heartbreaking to see, man. Heartbreaking to see, and it's heartbreaking for the rest of us, too. We're all feeling it. Coach Peel Basketball, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, only time 4 1 seeds made the Final Four, 2008. Well, it'll be up to Auburn to determine if that happens again. But as Auburn sports do, they might collapse tonight as well. We're bound to find out. Hopefully the basketball god's going to give Izzo another Final Four. Well, congratulations to Houston. Clearly this is the sport that you put all your money and your motivation into because you can't do shit in football. But that's not even me trying to rag on you. You guys played a hell of a game. Hell of a performance by Houston. On to their 7th Final Four in program history. Great performance by them. You know, they were the better team, and that's all there is to it. Kyrie Salford, thank you for the $2 super chat, says, I hope MSU wins today. Go green. Hashtag power to Tardaria. Thank you for the $2. I better go ahead and drop some of those in my push-up because I've still got quite a few of those to do. Boy, that's a big fat bummer right there, guys. Big fat bummer. I didn't have all that many expectations going into this. I'll start out by saying that. My expectations weren't full. I didn't really expect Tennessee to win this game, but us getting absolutely and utterly mutilated on a scale never before seen is not what I expected. It was literally reminiscent of how I felt during the Ohio State-Tennessee game. I don't care, and I'll say this for starters, I don't have this undying love for basketball like I do football, but I want to see Vol Sports win something, you know what I mean? And I definitely want to see us get past this Final Four curse, so once again, we come up short. Second Elite Eight in a row, but second time in a row that we choked in the Final Four. So, you know, the Tennessee fans are going to run around saying, oh, we got to fire this guy, fire his ass, fire his ass, fire his ass, fire his ass, fire his ass. But the reality of the situation is, first of all, it's extremely tough to make it to the Final Four. And that's not even me trying to say, like, oh, we got to get our moral victories in, you know. We could be like, we think about a long time ago when Tennessee sucked. No, that's not me saying that. We all know it's extremely tough to get into the Final Four. And you have to be one of the most dominant teams in the country to actually get there. And even then, it's not guaranteed. We've seen 1 seeds go down to 16 seeds. So, sucks. Really, really sucks. Tennessee's basketball program, though, continues to be, at least from my perspective, on the rise. Now, there's arguments about there being a clear-cut ceiling under Rick Barnes, and that's for your perspective to find out. I'll say this. I think it's pretty obvious from the way things look that the offense needs to change. If you come out with a piss-poor offensive plan like that, and that's the best you got, then yeah, there needs to be some changes up front in the coaching staff. No idea if it needs to be Rick Barnes. No idea if it needs to be any of the other members on the coaching staff. But whatever it is, shit like that is going to screw you over in every single big-time game you play. And if you follow it up with this the exact next season, I guarantee you, it may not even be in the Elite Eight. It might be in the Sweet 16 or before that. It'll be more of the same. We're going to find a way to choke and fold and die. That's all it'll be. You can't live and die by the three, and then when the threes go wrong, not have a backup plan in store. You just can't. And then run around and pretend that you're this elite team that nobody can beat when you're not. If you were an elite team that nobody could beat, you'd be a 1 seed. But you're not. You weren't. You didn't beat Houston. They were the 1 seed. They win the Midwest. They'll be moving on to the Final Four. And once again, Tennessee finds himself short of that. And there wasn't a guy on tonight's team that played like they wanted to be there. As good as Sakai Ziegler and Chaz Lanier have been for this team this year, neither of these guys, nobody showed up like they were supposed to. And that's part in credit to Houston's defense, which is a really, really good defense. One of the best in the country. Guarantee you even Duke and Florida are going to have hard times scoring on that. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. These are one of the teams capable of, playing in a national championship. Winning a national championship for that matter. So, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Again, GG's to Houston fans. I don't know any Houston fans personally, but if you're in here right now, shout out to you. Congratulations on the win. Go be great and win it all. And that's that. This might have been our last chance, says Young Man Connor. No, it's not our last chance. Might be our last chance under Rick Barnes. I could definitely see Rick Barnes retiring at this point. I definitely could. That day is coming. It's coming sooner than later. Good game, Squid. Tennessee had plenty of chances to catch up, but couldn't do it. Yeah, Houston wasn't perfect in this game. They were definitely the better team, though, and that's all that matters. I was concerned about our level of play in the tournament leading up to the Houston game. I thought we looked way better against Kentucky. I thought we looked way better against them. But again, Kentucky is nowhere near the defense that Houston has. Nowhere near. So, at the end of the day, that's all there is to it, man. That's all there is to it. You really can't do any more than what we did. As expected, like a defibrillator, Kentucky fans have reawoken from nowhere land, and suddenly they're back. Suddenly they're back. Well, that's that, boys. That's that. Wolverine says, we're never making a Final Four. We need to accept it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. We said this shit last year, and we seem to keep falling for the same trap every single time. This is great news for the SEC, though. Great news for the SEC haters, I mean. What can you do, though, man? What can you do? I'm checking my feed. I'm getting blown up with notifications left and right. As expected, of course. No shocker there. No shocker there at all. When, you know what I mean? Absolutely no shocker on that regard. Great, more great news from my local weather station. Severe weather is on the way. Whoop-de-freaking-do! Excellent! You can tell how happy about that. Now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Woo! Good kid, I checked on you 3 times and you're streaming still. Yeah, I'm not going away halfway through it. People ask, oh, why you running away, Squidtard? You have a good college football team. Be happy. That is true. A lot of teams would kill for what we've got right now. I'll say that much. Kentucky fans certainly would kill for what we've got because we actually beat the ever-living hell out of them. So for the team we are right now, yeah. I can think of many other fan bases who fit that. Georgia fans, for a fact. Georgia fans can talk about their Final Four from the Civil War days. Meanwhile, their actual basketball team is poverty. They finally made the tournament for the first time in over 20 years, and they followed it up with an immediate loss to Gonzaga. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. And then, there's plenty of others. Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, LSU. Hey, LSU's getting ready to get embarrassed in baseball, too. Don't forget that. That's important, too. With Vols losing and severe weather, pick a struggle. Yeah, all of them lead to disaster. Are you going to stream the Final Four on Saturday? Probably not. The only reason I streamed these basketball games in the first place was because Tennessee was playing, and I know a lot of you guys really wanted to see me suffer. I probably will, though, be streaming the national championship. I'll probably be doing that. Although I will check this. I'm going to see. So the Final Four is on April 5th. April 5th. That's a Saturday. Jeez, even in this sport, they've got the Natty game on a Monday. Yeah, I won't be streaming that on Saturday. Mainly because I'll be doing my Dynasty stream then. But I will be streaming the National Championship. I will stream that. So, it's not like I'm going to stop streaming basketball fully. I'm just not going to stream the 2 Final Four games, if you get what I'm saying. So Volstar Podcast is canceled? No, not the Volstar Podcast is on Monday. Oh, you're talking about next week. We're probably going to move it until the day after. So the Volstar Podcast will probably be moved to the day after. I'll probably be doing it on a Tuesday. Or it'll probably be on a Sunday, because I do have Tart Area Tuesdays, 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. So we'll figure it out. I'm going to talk to Lucas and Julio about it tomorrow. I'm sure they're feeling sort of the same way that I am. We may not even do it at all. We'll see. We're gonna plan it tomorrow. All right, let's do some more push-ups real quick. What we got? 44. All right, I'm gonna hit 14 more, and then I'm probably gonna call it. Cause the next thing I get to do is make my get out video and tell I get to tell the Cougars to get out, or no, I get to tell the Vols to get out. Because the Cougars are still in. All they heard was get in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then here's the pool noodle. This really screwed over Houston tonight. It didn't matter though because Tennessee was 0-100 from the 3-point line, so that didn't really do much for them. Dadgummit, man. Dadgummit. When will it be our turn, man? Will it ever be our turn? That's what I want to know. When is it going to be our time? I'm sick of this. Let me have my moment. Championship Monday and Hangover Tuesday. It's a great way of putting it. Podcast is going to be miserable tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to show up. You better show up. I swear. I'll be pissed if you don't. If I'm going to get on here and stream this entire thing, you bet your ass you're going to show up for an hour to talk about it, Lucas. Both you and Julio. Julio's live, by the way. Julio's live. I have no idea what I'm going to expect once I go in there, but I'm very tempted to go in there and give him a piece of my mind. Or give Tennessee a piece of my mind, more specifically. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I'm very interested to see how this one pans out. God. What are we in for here? I can't even imagine.
Or inside. It's like we're afraid of the paint.
Yep. And when we finally started going for it, they had 10 fouls in what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah, we were shooting in the bonus with 5 minutes left in the second half.
Yeah.
And that slows down the game, meaning their guys can't score because we have the ball and we're shooting free throws. There is something, and every basketball coach and every basketball player who's ever played the game in America knows, there is something about your team getting more free throws that you get to rest on the court. And we didn't hit a single one. I knew it was curtains right there.
Facts.
There was no chance in hell we were going to come back and win that game.
Yep.
Yeah, so is this the official Tennessee therapy session?
I think so. It's the official Tennessee I want to kill myself session.
Why? Can somebody explain to me? Can one of you all explain to me why after Tennessee shoots a free throw, or not a free throw, but a 3-point, and then miss it, why we continue to keep doing it again and again and again and again? Are we just gluttons for punishment? Are we just masochists who just continue to come back for more? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves?
No, so the thing is, I thought this was funny. So we were playing Houston, but we were playing like the Houston Rockets, and what was it, the 2016 when they missed like 28 straight threes. I felt like that's what it was. It was like watching today, where we just chucked up threes and couldn't fucking hit them. Like, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Stop.
I coach basketball, and I was curious about this because it happened in 2020, 2021, and 2022. So I went and watched film because I was like, I want to know what is happening on offense. And every single time, whether it was Kennedy Chandler, whether it was the Kai Ziegler, whether it was Jordan Gainey, anytime we had a point guard bring the ball up the court, they are not even looking for inside scoring. We don't have a post player posting up. We don't have any design plays to get open legs. Our plays are all down screens and elevator screens to get wide open 3-point shots. We do not run inside sets. That is why you cannot score as a Tennessee team when you're shooting the ball bad, because you aren't using a playbook that benefits from that.
Maybe we should just take the Purdue playbook and take the tallest person on campus and teach them how to do post moves.
It doesn't even matter if we get the tallest person. Barnes can't produce a good center to save his freaking life.
I just want to let you guys know. They doubled us in fouls. So, and of course, just like a defibrillator to the balls, thanks to our efforts, we've managed to revive the entirety of Kentucky Nation. So whoop-de-freaking-do. Good job, everybody.
And, of course, there's an Alabama fan in the freaking thing.
Well, I'm so happy about that. Kentucky Nation has been revived, and we get to hear another year of 0 Final Fours. Isn't that just so spectacular? Really puts a smile on my face. You can tell how happy I am.
They don't have a leg to stand on with us, though. We beat them in football every year. We beat them in basketball when it matters every year. We beat them in baseball every single year. So if a Kentucky fan comes up to my space, he's not going to have a mic because he has nothing to say to me. He has nothing to say to me.
Boy, I sure do hope I'm not the Kentucky fan that walks up to you in the middle of the street and says, hey, 0 Final Fours.
Well, you can say that, but 0 wins against Tennessee in relevant sports that matter. When it matters, we beat you every single time. SEC tournament, NCAA tournament. We beat them every single time under Rick Barnes.
One thing I want to know, this is the last thing I just want to know, and this is very important. Is it time for Rick Barnes to retire?
He might. If he does retire, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, you're losing Zakai, Igor, Jemai, Shaq. I mean, those were literal, especially Zakai. Zakai was his buddy, bro.
Well, it's not a prediction necessarily. I'm asking you, do you think he should? Like, do you want a new coach? That's what I'm asking.
I wouldn't say I want him retired. I mean, listen, yes, he's changed like the expectations here at Tennessee. He's changed the expectations here, but that's a good thing, but that's also a bad thing because now we expect to freaking go to the Final Four and compete for championships.
I don't even think it's that. We don't even expect to go to the Final Four. We just expect if we lose a certain way, learn from it, and don't let it happen fucking 5 years in a row. 5 years in a row we've gotten in the NCAA tournament, couldn't shoot, and we had nothing to go with. Nobody to go with.
Who's
Hell, we had
who's
Dalton
ready
Connect.
for year 6? Woo!
We had Dalton Connect and still couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the best player that's going to come through here, guys. I got to tell you, there's not going to be another Dalton Connect walk through that door.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, you're right, bro. Not going to lie. I'm not going to be shocked if we suck next year. Because literally, you lose so much talent. You lose Zakai, you lose Chaz, you lose Jemai, you lose Igor. I think you also lose Felix.
They're saying we're going to suck next
year.
It's real bad
but
now.
Here's my rebuttal.
It's real bad now.
We have the transfer portal, and you should be recruiting. Why are you not getting a damn center? You get Akpara. He is not a starting center. You do not. He is not your go-to. You have to get somebody who can score inside and also play defense. Or you have to get a power forward who can score inside and also play defense.
It's just surprised me on how Barnes just ain't able to get a good center.
Well, if you're Rick Barnes, why come here? You don't run any plays for me. You're not going to give me the ball down low. I'm not going to get drafted high up as a center because you can't develop me to go to the league. Why would I come here? I'm not coming here if I'm a center.
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to say is the commentator said this during the game. They said specifically, quote, "What does Tennessee do?" And my response to that is make you suffer. That's all they ever do.
What does Tennessee do? I'll tell you what they do. Die. That's what they do.
No, they make you die. That's it. Hashtag power to Tard area. All right. Enough of that. I got to get out of here. I've got to go drink some Seagrams and work out to make myself feel better about this. So, guys, I appreciate all of you for being here. Sucks that Tennessee went down like this. Obviously, there's going to be a Get Out video. And I got to go work on that now because I can already see about 1,000 comments saying, "Where's Tennessee Get Out video, huh? Where is it? Where is it? I'm expecting it immediately as soon as possible. I'm literally expecting it right now." So, yeah, I better go take care of that ASAP. Guys, you all are great people. Appreciate all the super chats for tonight. For all the push-ups I didn't do, we'll do them tomorrow on the Vol-Star podcast. And hopefully some more. Y'all are great people. Love each and every one of you. And hopefully we see you tomorrow on the podcast because I'm interested to hear what other things Lucas and Julio have to say on the show. Until then, love each and every one of you. And as always, power to Tardaria. And despite the fact that they suck today, go Vols. And I'll see you.